Bro, of course my mic's not even connected properly the entire time. That's just great. Actually, I bet you it's everything. Yeah, desktop audio too. What is this? I love when drivers update and every audio setting resets. Capture card's working though, because I can hear it, which means it's working. So I'm just not going to touch it. Oh well, not going to be an intro for the stream in that case, but that's fine. I don't care. At least I caught it literally right away. But yeah, as I was saying, back-to-back streams. Probably the first time in years I've done it. So, that's a thing. What's another thing is that today, outside of doing a few tasks, like I do want to complete Guaranteeus's task. I believe to cure paralysis, I think. We're mostly going to be building today, I think. We need to get this water hole built, which means we need to move the bedroom. And we need to get a kitchen built in this corner at one point or another. I think is what we decided to agree upon yesterday. As well as we need the tingle tablets to heal more of these people. So, I think the general consensus is we need to go do Guaranteeus's quest. I think that is the fair thing to start out by doing. So, we're gonna do exactly that. I have no idea what this quest is. I believe it's killing another boss. I mean, I'm pretty sure most of them were just boss fights of a kind. I say boss fights, it's mostly just a strong enemy at each time. The other thing that I wanted to do, actually, is build the outer wall. The problem with that is we needed flagstone, which is something we still don't have. And my choice for flagstone is because there's a lot, well, not necessarily that there's a lot of it, but it's a lot stronger than the woods. So if we could get it, it would be infinitely stronger than having wood walls. Can't sleep. This goober's here. I wanted to sleep just to reset the day, that way we don't have to worry about it. Because I left at like midday, which is not ideal. Alright, let's go enjoy this quest. I never even read this sign. I saw it, but I never read it. Beyond this river lies the prickly wilds. Abandon all hope, ye who enters them. Well, I did go there last time. Not particularly far, but I stole a guy's house. I think it was literally just like right next to here. Was it not like right there? Yeah, it was right here. Yeah, there he is. I just deleted his entire house. And just stole all the blocks. But I don't know, the quest marker goes this way. There's also more people that we could talk to. Actually, let's check out all the houses. I don't know if there's people in all of them, but I'd assume so. Let's find out. They probably all have needs of some kind. Damn, you guys, like, really box yourself in. Well, I'm gonna steal your guys' stuff. I won't delete the entire house this time, but I will steal all your goods. Hello. What are you doing here, human? Surprise me you did. That barricade, it took me so long to make, but smash it down you did. If killer pillars crawling now, finished we are. Get me they did. Very careful I was, but too close to the killer pillar's nest I strayed. Quick their stingers were, now I can barely move. Hurts it does. What should I do? Should I just hide here until I recover? Ow, ow, ow. You want a tingle tablet as well? Dude, we're gonna need a lot of these. 2 customers, two people. Let's go check out the other one. I think there's one more. I think it's behind, yeah, it's behind there somewhere. Yeah, there's another one. There's 3 of these. Let's check out this one. There's someone in this one as well. Although this one isn't protected, so... Ow, ow. Killer pillars. Stronger sting is, yeah. It's probably the same thing. Yeah, okay. Cool. So I'll have to get... what, like 5 of these tingle tablets now, I think? I don't even know. I don't know, we'll figure that all out later. That's not our main goal for today, although I think if we get the tingle tablets, I think it's something that would be achievable alongside our building that's going to happen today. I'd just like to try and get the other teleportal, because we've already concluded that this portal doesn't have anything special. We had the wood, but we don't have any other materials that are like particularly overpowered here. Die, you losers. These guys are pretty easy to kill. Problem is the paralysis, which does not let you actually hit with your tools if you're paralyzed. It stops you all the time. I'm gonna wait for it to go away. There you go. There's a big guy. Wow, this box is weird. Damn. Hello? Enough hitboxes, we meet again? Damn, he's actually not that strong. I expected this to be way more of a big deal, but I guess... why would these enemies be particularly strong? King Killer Pillar is dead, and Guaranteus' request is complete. You know what, I'm gonna fish out here. I'm curious if there's anything. I know there's some special fish, I think. I think I remember there being special fish. I'm not sure if there's any in this area, though. I remember there's, like, some kind of Easter egg with fishing, but I don't know what it was. One of the like, chapter achievements was something to do with fishing, but I don't remember what it was, so... unfortunately, I'm just gonna have to guess. Sardine, that's just free food. I mean, fishing can't be bad, I'm sure I'll need a bunch eventually. A cod! That's a new one. Sizable saltwater swimmer with silvery scales. Interesting. I'm gonna get more of those if I can. Although they might be really rare, I don't know. But we did not get any while we were fishing our sardines originally, so... I don't know. That might be a rare find. We have some daylight, not much though. Another cod. So yeah, these must be just here. So there are locations with different fish. That's good to know. I'll take 3 for now. Mostly because I don't have much daylight left and I don't want to just stay here the entire night. You know? Kinda wanna get more stingers. You know what? This is not working. God damn, these guys are strong. Them rolling is like the hard part. Alright, well, let's start going back, I suppose, because we're paralyzed to hell now. Because of course we are. Actually, it's already gone. Damn, that was quick. I don't know if these rocks give anything. They give these, like, weird rocks, but I don't know if that does anything. I guess it's worth collecting some, I suppose. Might end up needing it, might not. Never really know. Always better to be safe than sorry, I suppose. Well, 10 is what we're gonna get for now, because I have to go back up the hill, which is always fun. Trying to climb the hill to be able to go to bed. There you go. Trying to sleep before the ghost gets here. It's actually kind of hard. Almost stepped on that flower, that was close. I'm not really looking where I'm going, that's the problem. Which reminds me, do I have much rock collected at all? Like 14, that's not much. Like, I've been walking by all these stones, but like... you never know, might need some. Wouldn't be a bad idea to collect a lot of it. That is a nice amount of stuff collected, all things considered. Obviously, you could always do better and have collected more of that house, but for now, I think we have a fair amount of building materials. I guess let's talk to Guaranteus right away, just to get his mission done with. Ah, Majesty, you're back. Tell me, did you find the cause of the paralytic sickness? What? The source of the infection was a nest full of killer pillars? If it was the killer pillars who were behind it, then maybe, just maybe. Parum, parum, parum. I'm not gonna do the sound effects. So if their venom acts like this, then we can catalyze the reaction like that, and neutralize the active agents like the other. This guy talks just like me, honestly. Just finishes half his sentences. Aha, I've identified the manner by which the paralysis spreads, and thusly, I have devised a cure. Let me explain it to you. Pardon, you want to know why I feel my arms about? That's just part of the process. You of all people should understand. Haven't you seen what a fool you look like when you're building things? And then we get a seed of life, which is always nice. And then we figure out the Tingle Tablet. Well, that makes a lot of sense. And the Moon Ring, which we probably can't afford for crap, I'm guessing. What does it take? Pure water. I don't even think we have regular water. Liquid silver and Tingle Tablets. Yeah, no. Oh, we need white petals for Tingle Tablets. And the cod. Damn. Well, white petals are going to be an issue. But it's manageable. White petals are going to have to be all the way out over there. Because I'm pretty sure I collected most of them up there. I don't think there's many left. So we're gonna have to start going further away. Right, I completely forgot. We made like upgraded gear and stuff. Which is already falling apart. I should just wear my old gear for now. I'm not doing any like crazy combat yet, so there's not much of a point. Just break the starter gear instead, while I'm goofing around. I need white petals, which are usually on these hills, but clearly there's not many. The supply is running out, is what is happening. I should get more cotton. How much do we have? Not a lot. Good to know. If I ever want to make actual beds, we're going to need a lot of cotton, so it's pretty important that we actually get some. There wasn't anything of value here, right? I think I already took the campfire and everything. I don't think there's anything left. I don't really care about the cross. And the crates are worthless, really. I think 27 is probably enough. Right? Like, I feel like it should be enough for the time being. I think if we need more than that, then we got bigger problems. What I should get more of is branches, because I have not gotten any in a long time. A random dirt block there, that's crazy. You can see all our trees from way out here. All of them grew. That's crazy. They look massive compared to the rest of the build. We only made one building so far. Felt like we did a lot more, but no, we really didn't do much at all. We did one building and then called it quits. Speaking of doing one building, I should collect the wood that we need to continue building here. Or else we're not gonna have any later. I think the first one we're gonna start with is going to be the watering hole. I'm not sure if it's gonna be the first one we finish, but I think even though it's a risky one to do first, because it means not having a bedroom anymore, I think it's gonna be worth it. And worst case, I can just sleep in the thingy, the infirmary, which wouldn't be a big issue. It would just be annoying, but it wouldn't be a huge problem. What was it I wanted to do? Well, first thing I should do is grab the materials to get more stuff. To be able to build more things. I'm not gonna need the fishing rod anymore, I don't think. Of course, you gotta have this all figured out. I feel like this is kind of a small room. I was gonna do just, 6 blocks in between, but kind of small. It's like 6 blocks in between. Yeah, no, that would be way too small. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I guess 9 by 9s. It's kind of just what we're gonna have to build. Something like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. I feel like this is just kind of all that makes sense. It's very large, but thing is, it's very large, but our base is very large. So, like, can't even attack the ghost properly. Well, let's sleep in our bedroom one last time before we obliterate it, I suppose. Actually, we're not ready to obliterate it yet, but I'm gonna obliterate it now anyway. Because this hammer is tired. Boom. Easy enough. It's going to be like... This just feels too snug, but like... I know it isn't. Would you kind of want to move the door over more by, like, this way? Problem is trying to figure out how I want to do all of this. I feel like something like that would be fine. Just trying to do this, maybe. Like, I don't even know. Because we need to have water in this place. I know that, because it's the watering hole, obviously. Like... Like, is it this big that we want this abomination? You know what? I think we can do something like this. Like, I think we can get away with this. I mean, it's not gonna leave much room, but it's not gonna be abysmal. Need food. That is something I need. Starting to run through the butter beans, but it takes some time, so not in too much of a rush to pull it off, but it does take time. I have another giant mallet, right? Oh yeah, I have a bunch. Perfect. Oh damn, this is like literally 5 blocks wide. This is exactly what I need. giant mallet falls apart. Top 10 lines that I know too well. Should do. For some time, anyway. I'll clean this up later on. For the time being, though, this will do. I think we have enough blocks to at least do something. I would like to bring back out the flagstone, but I don't know what I should do. I feel like I'm missing the kind of block I'd want. What I'm trying to debate is what blocks I put for both the outline here along the water. So I think having, you know, wood directly next to water is kind of odd. And then what do I put on the floor? I don't have any blocks that aren't wood. Like, I could put palm lumber, but it's like such an ugly block. I obviously have the regular wooden walls, but they're not particularly much better. I don't know, I think I'll just have to leave it as dirt for now and hope we get some kind of better block. I genuinely think this will be a thing for later. We're just gonna have to hope we get some better block. I'd definitely like to have flagstone as a base for this, but I don't know if that's going to be achievable because, once again, we do not currently have a source of flagstone. So I think, once again, for now, it is going to stay as is unless we can do something about it. Now, something I'd like is to have stone stairs. Something I don't have as a buildable is stone stairs. And something annoying is I only have 3 sets of stone stairs. I want 4. So, for now, I think we're gonna have to accept defeat. I don't have any stairs from anywhere, so I think this is where we admit defeat, but it's okay. Now, it should have doors, so that shouldn't be an issue. Straw doors. Okay, well, put them down without people being in my way. You please move, sir, Mr. Guaranteous. Okay, great. He's now having a conversation. Socializing is important and all, but like, could I put my door down? Thank you. What else was I? I forgot what I wanted to do. I got distracted by the door. I guess I should sleep. Which I can do by going in the corner of the infirmary, because we do have a few spare beds. What was the stuff we needed? Alright, we need to make those tingle tablets. I completely forgot about them. Guessing I'll have to make at least 6 of them. So you can have this. And this person wants just regular water. Jacob's fully cured, and Irvin is fully cured, so that is a good start. We need to get water, which I don't think I can collect. Like, I don't think we have anything to collect water. What did we need in this watering hole? It's 10 blocks. A comfy stool, a wash tub, and a chest. And some pots. Pots? Pots are part, actually. I thought I had some pots, but I used them all, I think. Need a comfy stool. And I forgot what the other thing was. What was the other thing? Oh, a wash tub. We don't have that either. Okay, damn. We need comfy stools and a wash tub. And some pots. Pots, fairly easy actually, because we have enough blue goo to go around. The comfy stools, I think, are cotton and wood, yeah. Those are more expensive, but not outlandishly bad either. And then, wash tub. I'm gonna make multiple of each, just for the sake of symmetry. I think I'll put the pots in the very corner. I think I have to put the chest in this corner. Question is, where do you put wash tubs? I suppose I could put them in the water and have the seats be here. Damn. Are both of those backwards? Yes. Great. That's not what I want. Time for you to die, sir. I want you out of my town while I scheme on how to build this. And I think I have the perfect light source for this build, you know what? Boom, watering hole. That was easier than I thought. Not done, because it's not decorated, but... Wow, what a watering hole. It's just like I asked for. Thanks, Magic Z. My granddad always used to say, if you want a clean bill of health, you've got to wash in clean water. Most of the water around here all smells like something you'd find behind Boss Troll's ear. It's disgusting. Now that we've got our very own watering hole, we don't have to drink that horrible slimy water anymore. If you had something to scoop the water up with, you could serve it to the bed-bound patients or even use it to cook with. Something to scoop up water with. Hey, you're the builder, right? Surely you'll be able to think of something. And we get some palm lumber. It's always nice. And make a bucket. That's exactly what we needed, actually. Ironically enough. Instantly make that bucket. scoop that bucket. I need water. I'll get some. I was gonna just get that one for the patient, but actually I'll get some more just in case. You never know. We'll get 10. We'll lose 1 to the patient. I think that'll be fair. There is your water. And Ellie's request is done now. Praise the goddess Magic Z, our patients are well on the road to recovery. I cannot thank you enough for all you have done for them, but one thing still weighs heavily on my mind. Though we have given them all the treatment and nourishment they need, many of our patients still suffer. Given enough time to rest, they should regain their strength eventually, unless the blight is not the only thing afflicting them. As you see, my lamb, I have heard some of these poor souls murmuring in their sleep about a man named Ilias. He was once a student of Garantius. Could it be that he has something to do with this? Rubus, forgive me, I should not be wasting your precious time with idle speculation. For now, you have done everything you can for our poor patients. Thank you so much, Magic Z. Oh, I almost forgot. There's something I was hoping you might build for me, so I've drawn up a blueprint for it. As you know, cleanliness is next to goddessliness. It's no wonder everyone's getting sick when they're wearing such grubby clothes. So we need to make everybody new ones. If you could find the time to build this room for me, my lamb, I'd be ever so grateful. Right. What is this? Oh, it's a room for the sewing station, whatever you want to call it. I mean, I could absolutely build this. I wanted to literally have a room here. Like, I could fit it right here. That would be achievable. Blocks, so here. I'm gonna do this now, just for the sake of having it done. You know what? I reckon I could do this one out of palm lumber. Crap, I should have picked up that straw floor. I think I'm gonna do it like this. I want this room to be a bit different. Not for really any particular reason other than just I kind of want it to be different. Nice. We get some stools too. This wants us to use comfy beds, but I'm not picky enough to care. Realistically, this blueprint isn't mandatory, so I don't have to follow it if I don't want to. There you go. It does want a campfire in the corner, but I think I'll do one better and use a brazier. Just because I have it. And then I'm going to remove the blueprint because obviously it doesn't have to be built. It's not a mandatory blueprint. So I'm just going to do it my way. Do need to replace the door, however. That is something... Ooh, I should have used saloon doors. I don't have any reason to use these, so this would be actually a great opportunity. And plus, they fit the kind of shading that I went for. Now, unfortunately, I did kind of... Oh, this counts as an empty room. Probably have to have the actual stools. That's probably what it is. Because it can't be the light source. Light source is a tier up from what it even wanted me to have, so... It's likely that... There you go, sewing room. That was the actual issue. Great. I don't know what kind of floor I want in this room, I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea. Let's talk to... not Casey. I did not want to talk to Casey. I want to talk to... okay, whatever. I'll just wait for him to get out of there. I think it's Nash or something. Oh, Nosh, okay. Wow, Magic Z, it's just you. Why do you always sneak up on me like that? Sorry, I don't mean to be rude. You went and caught all those fish for me after all. But after all that fuss I put you through, I realized I don't actually have any way to cook them. The world's been this way for as long as anyone remembers, but I keep forgetting that we've lost the power to make new things. So Magic Z, what do you say to this plan? If I drew you a blueprint, could you build me a kitchen we can use to fry up those fish? Here's the blueprint for the kind of kitchen I'm after. Another blueprint, damn. Can I fit this thing here even with the trees? Not really. I'm just gonna have to build it like this for now. Okay, this is a weird build. I can do it. I want to build a kitchen anyway. It's definitely not going to be this, though. This kitchen is not it, Chief. It's a good idea. It's not good, though. Like, the thought was there, but the execution was not. Was not it at all. You know what, that's actually, unironically, a pretty solid place to have that chest. Need some tables. And more comfy stools and crap. Great, I can't even make more comfy stools because I'm out of wood. Hopefully we don't need too much. This chapter really entices building. Like, it really wants you to build. Which is good. So the first chapter is kind of like, yeah, not holding your hands, which it feels kind of backwards. It's like, this one's always like, yeah, please build this. And then the first one's like, yeah, here, build this, figure it out. I don't care to help you. It feels quite backwards. You know what, this is a great opportunity to finally fix this. For the longest time, I had this like that, but... what do you think? It's more stone than it is wood themed, but that's not half bad. Unfortunately, it's probably not going to get to live forever, because eventually I'll have to connect these paths, but for the time being, this looks epic, so I don't really care. Turns into an empty room. Into a crude kitchen. And we level up. Nice. Our base grows to level 3. I'm surprised we had not achieved that yet, ironically enough. Oh right, we need a campfire. Well, that's not really much of an issue now, is it? Because I have 5 of them, apparently. Oh, we need a potted plant. That I probably don't have. Yeah. Okay, I can make it. That's fine. I can usually figure out how to make a potted plant. That it? Oh, I need pots on the outside. That's kind of a bummer. No, I'm not even gonna make more pots. I don't need pots, and those do not count towards the room. Like, at all. I'm just gonna recycle these for the time being. Alright. Easy as that. I do not want this kitchen, because it looks like trash, and it's not practical in the slightest, so away it goes. I'm going to build something better, because, like, of course, I am. Although it's a cool blueprint, you could not care less about building something yourself. Fix this up. There you go. And let's go talk to him. Yeah, alright. You built me a kitchen. Woohoo. Actually, I've been thinking. I should have just eaten those sardines raw. I could still do it, but chances are they'd come straight back up again. Oh, come on. Laugh or smile or something, you humorless zombie. Well, anyway, I'm glad I waited. Now I can eat all kinds of tasty foods. Fried sardines, grilled sardines, boiled sardines. Fish aren't just delicious, you know. They're really nutritious too. They're just a thing for helping sick people get their strength back. So how about cooking up some fish for your patients? After all, you know what they say, feed a fever, feed a cold. I don't think they ever said that. You think I'm only interested in feeding myself? Actually, it's a horrible thing to say. I'm going to have to eat some sardines to cheer myself up. Yeah, I think this guy has an addiction to fish, I'm gonna be honest. Like, if I'm gonna be real here, like... our patients have been treated with all the food and medicine they need, and yet some of them suffer just as much as the day they arrive. I fear there may be some other cause for their condition. This mystery warrants further investigation. Getting to the bottom of this may take some time, actually. While I'm looking into it, you should take this opportunity to continue your rebuilding work. The monsters have been attacking us more frequently as of late. We need to improve our defenses. I don't care how you do it, young man, but you must use your builder's powers to take this town to another level. Oh, Magic Z, wonderful job you've done, because obviously we have already done this a few seconds ago. However, I regret to inform you that I'm no closer to determining what's affecting our patients. What's that? Murmuring about Ilias, you say? I'm afraid I haven't heard anything of the sort. They've not been very talkative around me. In any case, we have no choice but to leave the patients under observation. Let us continue in our roles for the time being while you see off the monsters. I will redouble my efforts to seek a cure for this dread disease. Good to know, good to know. It's gonna be a battle, though there's potential for a portal. That brings up a debate. We have that, like, mansion house thing that I want to go check out, but if we're at next teleportal level, I'm kind of tempted to go just commit to next teleportal. I think let's obviously first sleep, because some of these patients might be, like, wake up, because they're fully healed, like all of them. So, some of them might wake up. Yeah, well, one of them did. These three, though, are all red. Who is this? I think this was Jacob? Yeah, it was Jacob. 4. I feel on top of the world. Thanks a million for saving me. Never heard of anyone fighting back against Blight before. You're really something, you know? If you can help my best mate Irvin get better too, I'll be happier than a slime and sludge. It's funny, those patients are taking so much longer than I did to recover, though. Do you think they might have got a different strain of the Blight? I mean, just look at how itchy they are. They've been scratching themselves so much they're covered head to toe in scabs and sores. It's horrifying, it really is. I hope you can figure out a way to cure them like you cured me. Thanks again for that, by the way. I don't have much to give you in return, but here, take this. And once again, another seed of life. So we have 2 of them now. I think... let's just do the battle. See if it gives us anything. If it doesn't, we go raid the mansion and keep building. If it does, we progress a bit of story once again. As you see my lamp, I have terrible news. The monsters are moving on our town once again. Why must they attack at a time like this, when our patients are still suffering? Oh, my lamb, are you prepared to drive off these foul beasts? Yes, sir. I have no doubt these monsters attack us at the command of the Hades Condor. No doubt the fiend sees us in our efforts to fight back against its plague as an affront to all it stands for. We must find a way to rid this land of the Hades Condor and bring an end to the foul rain it showers upon us all. If only we had the means to shoot it from the sky. For now, all we can do is defend this place from the forces the monsters send against us. But fear not, Majesty, for you are not alone. I shall fight by your side. That is the thing that all of them say. But yeah, there's the Hades Condor. You can see him at the start of every fight. I didn't really pay attention previously, but you can see him at the start of all the fights. That was a very easy phase 1. Although they were a lot stronger than the ones in the forest. The ones in the forest were basically insta-kills in comparison. Some scare wolves. Interesting. So this is their first introduction. Because we shouldn't know about these, technically. Damn it. Yeah, confusion is rough. Paralyzation is the worst part about this. Confusion, it's annoying, but you can make do. Paralyzation, nah, you just can't do anything about it. My axe is just not working at all. Okay, there you go. He's dead. That wasn't as hard as I thought. Well, we get the red teleportal. That's great. I was not expecting it this soon, but I guess it makes sense. We have technically kind of finished the entire previous area, so it kind of does make sense. Once again, I'm just going to put it here. I have nowhere else to put it, so it only makes sense, and oh my god, that is a lot of quests. You made short work of those monsters, young man. It looks like you got yourself a teleportal to show for it, too. As you see, there's something I want you to look for on the other side of that teleportal. Somewhere beyond the circle of light, you will find an ancient palace. It will have long fallen to ruin by now, but a wise sage named Talamus once called it his home. His greatest work, the Farmer Sutra, was enshrined within this palace, and should remain there still. Should you recover this text, the secrets of growing great crops from tiny seeds will be yours. This knowledge would be a great boon to our village and everyone in it. We cannot expect our patients to recover their strength without hearty, nutritious food, and the best way to get it is to grow our own. Now head through that teleportal, young man, search the ruined palace, and bring back the Farmer Sutra. Okay, a palace sounds promising for our building materials. I need to have a drink, because this is freaking ridiculous, all this talking so quickly. My lamb, have you already ventured through the new teleportal you found? No, not yet. I'm sure there are a lot of new patients awaiting your aid over there. It would be simply wonderful if you could bring them back to our town and help me to heal them. But Majesty, there's something else that weighs heavily upon my mind. How can I put this? Some of our patients show no signs of recovering from the blight. No matter how I try to soothe their pains, I seem to only be extending them. Makes me wonder if not be a kinder thing to simply end their suffering. Perhaps it truly is as Guaranteus says. Perhaps man truly is powerless in the face of this plague. Oh, please forgive me. I did not mean to subject you to such pointless gripping and grumbling. If you don't mean it, then stop doing it. That's the problem. Actually, as I understand it, there are 2 people beyond the new teleportal who need your help. If you haven't already, please head over there and find them, lay them down in our sick room, and heal them of their illnesses. Okay. And we have Nosh again. Ah, Majesty, what good timing. I was just wondering if you might like to do me a favor. Knowing you, you'll just give me that cold dead stare like you think I'm some kind of idiot. Because I do. If you promise me you won't do that, then I'll spill the beans. You asked me if I'm gonna promise to not roast you every single time. Oh really? Cross your heart and hope to die. Alright then. Here's the meat and potatoes of it. I want to be clever. Hey, you promised you said you wouldn't do the staring thing. Well, I might have been cured of the blight, but there's still something wrong with my brain. You're awful, you are. And anyway, I'm not that stupid. I've got the plan all figured out. You know that if you eat a lot of seafood, you get smarter, right? Well, I reckon if you souped up the canteen a bit and put a barbecue in there, I'd be able to get even more fish down me than I do now. Huh? Why do I want to be clever? It's a secret, but if you build me that barbecue, then maybe I'll tell you. Please, Majesty, just gather up whatever materials you need and build me a barbecue. Okay, so we need to raid a palace, cure some people, build a barbecue, and then something else. Hi, Majesty, there's something I wanted to ask you, but it's just between you and me, alright? So Guaranteus and Ellie, are they, together? Seeing what they're like normally, they always seem to be at loggerheads. But sometimes I see them acting all nicey-nicey with each other, a bit too nicey-nicey, if you ask me. It actually makes me kind of uncomfortable. I mean, he's old enough to be your grandfather. I know it's none of my business, but still. Anyway, I suppose there's not much point complaining to you about it, but there is something else I'd like you to help me with. The patients just don't seem to get any better, do they? I was thinking there might be something to do with the water they're drinking. Do you think you could build something that would filter out the dirt in the drinking water? If you come up with a good idea for something that would clean up the water, then put it in the watering hole. Right. We need to make a filter fountain. A percolating pump that purifies polluted water, placed in water to activate, gives a bunch of score. Nice. I suppose I can pull that off. Clear out the inventory a bit here. Let's get rid of the Seed of Lives. Let's get rid of the Tingle Tablets. Let's get back out the Cook Fire because we still don't have a kitchen and we're not going to have it for at least a little bit of time here while I keep neglecting it. I should not make max. I should, but I also shouldn't. You know what? Forget it. I'll go get more if I need. And since we're going to a new area, I must do the mandatory thing of making a bunch of giant mallets. Because if I see any bit of flagstone, I am obliterating the entire place. I need all of it. I want flagstone. I also assume that since we need to make a brick barbecue, yeah, we're gonna get bricks. Bricks are gonna be good. I might make this bricks. I don't know. I might make the floor bricks. I don't know. Well, I wanted to make the floor flagstone, but it depends if we get that or not. But we have confirmed that we get bricks. So let's find out. What is this area? Okay, we got silver, ruby, coal. That means we get ruby. Interesting. We get the flagstone from this, but I don't want to steal it. And even if I do, it won't be enough. I want to know if this ruby gives me anything. No. At least nothing yet. Unfortunate, that is. Oh well. That is fine. It's not a huge deal. What I want to know is Why is there a random campfire over there? Oh well. I'm not particularly picky. I don't see any dead people, so that's a good start. That's just a dead end, so probably not much of value over there. We got 2 quest markers. I have no idea which is which. This is a very wet area. Got another Chimera tower. That's not much new. What is this? Okay, well this is where we're going. Apparently. This is something. This is the patient for sure, because this ain't a palace. Like, unless it's a secret entrance of some kind. This is not a palace, that's for damn sure. Yeah, this is a grave, not a palace. That's pretty simple to find out. My name's Hazel. I was traveling through this swamp when the tree faces caught me. I can't move, so hungry I feel strange. But that means we lose the point, so I'm gonna put her somewhere I have a higher potential of seeing her. I'm more interested by the palace. Okay, here's bricks. This is potential. That's a house. Good. It's getting late, actually. A house would be amazing. Nice. Got skeletons, too? Yeah. This is a weird area. Get rusty nuggets. We get wood doors? That's good. That's actually really good. And a shovel, although I don't think we need a shovel. Iron axe, that's also good. Damn. Crazy work. I want to sleep, though. I want to explore this brick area, of whatever kind this abomination is. But I want to explore it during the day. But wherever we're going, it's inside this brick place. I don't know if this is the palace, or if it's just kind of a checkpoint or something. Looks like a border crossing more than anything. Yeah, I don't think this is it. No, it's not. It's a cool build, though. Weird seeing a place that's literally all just bricks. Even the floor is bricks. Oh, that's a sneaky chest. Smart. That is one nice spot to hide a chest. God dang it. Of course I fall over. Seed of life, that's pretty predictable. I think I'll leave the chest there, because it's a cool spot. We get some tables. Ooh, get some beer barrels. I don't think we can make those, so that's a rare item. Ooh, stairs. Wait, I wanted stairs. This is literally perfect. I wanted stone stairs for something. I hear... oh. Hello, sir. I was gonna say, I hear a chimera shooting at me. That's not a chimera. Unless this isn't what shot at me, but... you are not a chimera, sir. Wait, these guys just respawn. Bro, that's crazy. There you go. There's the rusty nugget. Oh god, there's a big boy. Do you give anything special, sir? Sir, I'm here to call you about your extended sword warranty. Damn, I have to start watching to make sure the skeletons don't reappear now. That's crazy. Okay, that's probably the palace. That would make a lot of sense. This place being all brick is crazy, though. Like, I was not expecting a place made of bricks. This is crazy, but it's also, like, crazy overpowered. Ooh, carpet. Wait, we get flagstone! Let's go! Wait, is it mineable? Yes. What are you? You are interesting, is what you are. Ow. Okay, damn, you hit hard. This thing's strong. Such an unusual building. It's like open, but not open. It's like a castle more than a palace, really. It's plenty of stairs and flagstone. This is like literally every block I could have wanted. Just in one place. Okay, damn, you can shoot up here. These freaking lunatic bulbs, or whatever these are just straight up cheating. But I got him, so we're good. A small piece of old and faded paper at the bottom of the chest. The paper is covered in close writing and unusual illustrations. Majesty reads the inscription on the first page. Many a generation had come and gone since the Dragon Lord did rob mankind of the power to build. But one day the builder will come to save us from the darkness. I hereby bequeath this manuscript outlining the long-lost art of agriculture to that lofty personage. O builder of legend, let the light shine over Alfgard once more. Signed, Talamus the All-Knowing. The Farmer's Socrates, or whatever it was. Make a rake. Wow, some revolutionary technology. And I get some seeds. Nice. I could not care less right now because I just learned that I can get flagstone and bricks. So, I'm gonna build a whole damn castle if I want. And there's carpet too. Which, I mean, what the heck am I even gonna do with this stuff? I don't even need carpet. I guess it's worth collecting. I don't even need it, so I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. But I am literally tearing down this entire building. I don't even care. I'm going to take all of it. This place is mine now. I didn't even look around. I should use this place's verticality to my advantage. Is there anything around here? No, just an unusually long hill. I mean, there might be something back there. I don't really know where this goes next. I feel like this... I mean, I guess this is a fairly large area. Maybe this is the end of this portal. I don't know. For some reason I felt it would be longer, because it felt really large. But I guess last time Guaranteus had the furthest quest, so it wouldn't be too unusual. I don't need all that many bricks, though. They're not my main focus. I want flagstone is what I want. It's good to know we have a source of flagstone, because it's a very good block. This chapter has an incredible block palette. Wood, stone, brick, carpet. Like, I can only imagine what's in that mansion that we saw. I'm sure that has some goods in it too. And I wanted to go to it, but I wanted to find flagstone. And I did just that now, luckily, but... Now, unfortunately, it's about to be nighttime, so... I have a sneaking suspicion that my collection will have to come to a temporary, at the very least, end. Which is unfortunate. And I'm starving, too. Great. Okay, this guy's dead. Ah, nice. These walls are layered, so I can get some of the brick while I'm at it. I saw that guys teleport in. I don't know what to do with these guys. They don't drop anything, I don't think. How much are we at? Damn, that's a lot of flagstone. Well, I wanted to build, and I think we're gonna have the blocks to do it. We're also gonna get to progress a fair bit, because we did do some story now, so... I do kind of want to take all these staircases. How many do I have? I have 30. There's so much free stuff. Well, it's daytime again, so I think, you know what, I'll take the staircase. I'll leave the rest of the flagstone in case we need it for later. Whoever needs some, there'll be a little bit of extra. But that is a very respectable haul of items. Like, holy... That's so much item collection, I'm almost tired of item collection. I suppose let's just head straight back. Let's bring that person that we wanted to rescue, or that we were supposed to rescue, I guess. And that'll be that for now. This area has a lot to explore, but I'm not in much of a rush to do it. I do see that this area has silver, which we might need. I don't think we needed it last time. We only can really use it for that musical ear, which we're not supposed to have, so... Yeah, no. It is what it is. Well, maybe this time around there'll be a use case. I don't see something black on that hill. What the hell is this? Just dirt that isn't lit up, like, at all. Okay. Here's the person we needed to bring back that I just abandoned. Let's bring you back, Hazel. I know you're dying with your weird sparkles, but, like... It's time to come home. There's more silver right there. It's just baiting me. There's more there too. Damn. There was this weird area with a campfire. But it doesn't look to have anything. Let's check it out. Oh, there's someone here. Damn. Oh, now they are visible. Weird. They're not marked, but they are here. I'll have to remember to come get them, I guess. I'll come get them after this. I already have one person. Can't carry multiple. You need a sardine. I don't think I have any sardines that are just ready-made. But I can make one. So that will be one of your items taken care of. Guarantee us this quest is done now, which is great. I'm gonna go rescue that other person. And then we're going to start building, I think. We do have to go to that, like, mansion thing. So we're not gonna do all building, I don't think, but... we're gonna do at least a fair amount of it. Oh, hello, I'm Mildred. Who are you? I'm so hungry, I can't go on. Yeah, actually, you know what? Before I go... Ooh, a leather sack. It's actually good. Just going to, like, steal all the loot around, you know? I want silver, even if I can't do anything with it. Kinda rare, you know? It's like a late game resource that never gets loved. Yeah, there's silver everywhere. There's ruby too, which I don't know what it's for. This guy wanted a barbecue, right? Well, it's not a big deal. She wants cooked crab, which actually we can do, because I got a crab while fishing the first time around. And we got the recipe for the cooked crab claw. So, both of those guys are now taken care of, for the time being. Which is quite nice. So, we have flagstone now. That's good. We have brick, too, so we can figure this out. Does this look good? Kind of. Can't tell what would be better, flagstone or bricks. I think just full flagstone would just be better. Like, honestly, I think full flagstone carries on this. Yeah, I think just the simple look of full flagstone just makes more sense than anything else. I think this simply just makes the most sense. And then let's use those staircases we got, actually. Put a way into the water. And you know what? I can do one better. I can put these here, too. Now that's nice. That isn't good, I don't know what is. Also, we get water in this, which is cool. I obviously want to make a kitchen, so I don't know what I want to do for this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, I think going 8 blocks out is a must. Honestly, I have no idea how big of a room I need. I don't really have any kitchen things. I think let's just go out and check out that mansion. Like, honestly, I think we have to. I want to be sure I'm not missing out on anything important. And I think going to that mansion is going to be important. And we get a dream, too. Okay, good. A light shines in the darkness. Images begin to form in Majesty's mind. Thou art welcome, wanderer, in this our humble armory. How pray may we be of use to thee this day? Our purchase is it, which of our fine items tickle it thy fancy? We have an oaken club for 60 gold coins, a copper sword for 180, or an iron axe for 560. A set of plain clothes may be had for a trifling 70 gold coins, suit of chainmail for 300, or an iron shield for 800. An iron axe for this exquisite article, we axe a mere 560 gold coins. Wilt thou part with this modest sum? 1,000 thanks, wilt thou equip this fine item forthwith? But wherefore wouldst thou purchase such a treasure, only for it to remain unused? Art thou not the hero of legend? It is my sacred duty to forge these fine items, and thine to employ them in overcoming ever more mighty monsters. So come, sir, clasp the axe in thy grasp, and sally forth into the field to face thy destiny. Very well, might we assist thee in some other manner? We shall await thy next coming most eagerly. This is so hard to read. Seems like a memory of something that happened long, long ago, but whether it was his own memory or somebody else's, Majesty can't remember. Okay. Back to the plan of going to check out that mansion. We need to make a baguette and fries? We don't have any of that. Screw them then. Them greedy patients. Always wanting things that I don't have. Actually, I'm sure we'll unlock it eventually. Probably that barbecue, to be honest. Barbecue unlocks usually a bunch of recipes. But I want to figure out what this mansion does. Also want to kind of make sure we didn't miss much. I think it's somewhere this way. Yeah, the vault's there, so it has to be somewhere nearby. There's also this cave here, which I have no idea what it does. I don't even know if there's anything in the caves. Other than resources, of course. This is just coal. That's just nothing at all. Oh, there's the mansion. It's literally like right above us. Damn, that looks like a nice place. That definitely has things we don't have. Oh, there's even another thing over here. There's another one of those challenges. I want to do this first. What is this? Yeah, it is one of the challenges. Can't even get these blue blocks. I guess we probably won't get them. Is this just like a puzzle of planting the tree, I'm guessing? Is it not? Ah, yeah, it is. Okay, perfect. It's just too easy. Damn, free piece of gold. That is a crazy find, and a blue block, so that's great. Is there anything else? No. Looks like mountain, there's a dojo, and there's the mansion. So, the mansion is what we need. Yeah, this definitely has stuff. It has fully repaired doors. It has windows, too. We don't have windows, although those are tiny windows. It does not have the old windows made of glass, which is unfortunate. Because I like those way better. But one can dream. There's a tattered scrap of paper lying at the bottom of the chest. Alack and alas, it was to be my final task, now seemed that repairing this damaged roof is no longer within my powers. He who hired my services did fall to the blight many moons ago, and I fear I am to meet the same fate in short order. Though mending the roof of this house cannot save me from what awaits, it misfits my honor as a tradesman to leave a job unfinished. Oh well, if only I could have finished this one last task. To thou who reads this note, if thou shouldst do me kindness to repair this roof and complete my final task, my eternal gratitude shall be thine. Sections of roof, bunch of pieces, okay, great. So we get roof pieces. Fixing roofs is my specialty, apparently. Yeah, that's just not even the right angle. I may as well do it right. There you go. Roof is repaired. There's even a craft bench down there. There's pots everywhere. Hey, this place, I'm so glad I came here instead of just throwing myself straight into the kitchen. So this place looks like it has a bunch of stuff. There's a tattered scrap of paper lying at the bottom of the chest. Now who reads this note, I thank thee thou hast completed my final task and put my soul to rest. When I lived, I was but a poor and humble tradesman. I can offer thee no gold or riches, only this knowledge. May it shelter thee from the storms. Work out how to make roof tiling, so we can make roofs. Interesting. Well, what is in this place? A lot of goods, clearly. Damn. I see that there are beds, fully intact beds, too. A sink and a towel rail. There's fully repaired doors. There's these windows, which I really want. First porch to window. There's this weird side block, but I don't really need that. Looks at best, so I think I'll be fine without it. There's more of these blocks here if I want to get them. Which is fine, but I think I'll leave it to be just the infirmary. Ooh, there's a fish meal. Fish dish. There's this stove? Yeah, stove. So chest, although it's just a regular chest with nothing in it. There's all these stairs, there's barrels, there's leather sacks everywhere. This is insane. It's a bird. Oh wow, there's a lot of stuff over there. I just saw the rare couch thing. Ooh, that's a good table. Wait, I want this. I want that for my kitchen. I don't know if I'll do anything with the sofa, but the table? 100% I'm using that. That's so good. Just need to make sure nothing else is important out here, because I saw a bunch of crap over here. I'll leave the craft bench in case I ever want it, but the rest of this stuff I am taking, like this fencing, these pots. It's just crazy loot to be given out for free. Also the carpet in here, but I don't really need this carpet. I got a bunch of the red one in that building, in that palace. So I think I'm probably okay in terms of carpet. I'll just grab the outline carpeting because we don't have any of that. But I think a red carpet I have enough of. There you have it. I think I may as well grab these stairs for free, since they're available right here. Oh, this is just empty. Okay, damn. Just hollow staircases, that's wild. Actually, most staircases are hollow since they have no supports under them. But still, you know, it's out of principle. Another neat little table. I think this calls it, I think... Oh wait, there's straw here. Do I want the straw? I want the straw, but like... I want the straw. I don't want to deal with getting the straw. Getting the straw is a pain. $50 fall damage, good lord. That's a lot. I want to go pick up any straw that fell on this. $24 straw block, that's not much. Okay, damn. That's just enough fall damage, I think, for one day. How do you get out of this place? I don't even know. This is just like a... Yeah, this is just a giant pit. I'm just stuck here. Well, when in doubt, Chimera wing your way out, I think is what my answer to this problem is gonna be. Nice. That is a lot of very good loot, ironically enough. I want that table. I think I'm gonna build the kitchen around this table, because this is the first time I've seen this table, and it looks absolutely magnificent. Like, call me crazy, but like, if I build this around this table, ow. I don't want to be murdered, thank you. 4 blocks. Like building something like this? I need to make the floor, obviously. You know what? I could use the carpet. Like, is there anything... That was a great audible reaction on my part. Not get hit by that ghost. Nice. Okay, so the table would go here. I feel like this would be an epic kitchen. It might be too big of a room. Let's find out. Wood floor. I would like to have windows in this place, actually. Porched windows. Ah, this would be nice, right? Ah, that's perfect. I can definitely go get more of those, because those are actually really nice. I just want to figure out if this even turns into a room. This is pretty large of an area. I know there's a max room size, I just don't know what it is. This still counts, okay. So if this is gonna be a kitchen, I absolutely need a chest. Like, without a doubt about it. I think I'm gonna do this the easier way. There you go. Just problem solved. I want flagstone around brick too, actually. I don't have a barbecue yet, but I want a barbecue, so screw you. Obviously, chest goes in the corner, so I can just walk in and grab anything out of it. Question is, do I want a cook fire here? Because that would be absolutely doable. If I want a cook fire as well. Or I could just have the little stove. I can also put that food item that I got on the table. What I need is like a central lighting for the table. Like, I want to put something right on top of the table there. But I don't think I can put anything. I feel like it is a must that this room has at least a few more wooden walls. It's out one. This is gonna be so good. This block palette is like exactly my style that I like to build in. This is like insane. Right, I needed to make a barbecue. Did we even figure out how to do that? Barbecue. It should be all the way at the bottom. Brick barbecue. We need a cook fire. Well, isn't that easy? Brick barbecue. So there you have it. And Nosh is happy, so you know what, let's talk to him. Wow, thanks Magic Z, I knew you could do it. What a delicious looking, what a fantastic barbecue. I've heard that the island on the other side of that red teleportal is like a fisherman's paradise. The sea is full of salmon, tuna, and everything else. If you got me some of those, I could make myself a fishy feast and become a big-brained boffin in no time. Speaking of boffins, me and the other villagers have been banging our heads together, trying to invent some kind of weapon. What kind of weapon, you ask? Isn't it obvious? Something to shoot that stupid Hades condor straight out of the sky. I know that looking after the patients is your top priority, but we'll never beat the Blight if we don't get rid of that blasted bird. You and Ellie have got your hands full at the moment, so I thought I'd take over some of the heavy thinking for you. Only problem is, I've never been much of a thinker, that's why I need to eat a load of fish, so I can come up with the ideas we need. Just you wait, Magic Z, we'll figure out a way to make the best weapon you've ever seen. Sure. I don't really care what weapon type it is, I just want to get a cool barbecue. The room turns into a barbecue kitchen, and our base levels up to level 4, which is nice. Now, the actual thing I'd like to do is this. I do want to check out the recipes, however. Okay, fries, we need potatoes, baguettes, we need wheat. Right, so we're gonna have to farm or something now. I wonder if we make crockery. Do we get anything? No. It's kind of lame. I was hoping to get more things to put around the table, because I can't even make more of that one. You know what, I should make some magic dye too. I haven't tried making that. Nothing. Okay. That's fine, I suppose. Can't be too picky, I suppose. Yeah, that's a nice little building, though. That worked out way better than I expected. I need to make more wood flooring. So this is gonna mean we have every area other than the herbalist done. If you ask me, that's pretty good. Oh, this bothers me that this is 2 and this is 1 thing wide. Okay, you know what? I'm going to have to make some mandatory sacrifices. It bothers me that this is not at all correctly spaced in comparison. There. It's not good, but it's better, because at least it's spaced correctly. What I need is somewhere to put the teleportals. I guess I could put them back over here next to the herbalists. Since this is like... Or not even this is correctly spaced out. Like, oh my god. But yeah, I'll put them over there. I'll keep them kind of out of the way. Make this look nicer. Wait, this is still not even the same amount of space on each side. That's crazy. Oh well, I tried. I suppose I do need to do this. Alright, I needed to go get more wooden flooring to get to this magnificent wooden floor. So much stuff to convert. Okay, well that works kind of well, actually. Oh, how these ghosts just will not stop. I know their entire purpose is to stop you from being out in the night, but also, like, just leave me alone. Alright, that's enough for one night, because, like, these ghosts will just not leave me alone. Right, the bed's occupied. Did not consider that. The giant mallets are just so good as a tool. Like, there's no point in making anything else other than for combat. Because the giant mallets are just such a good, like, block breaking to cost, like, efficiency. Like, they're so balanced in terms of what they can break and how much they cost. Making anything other than like a bunch of giant mallets is just not worth it. Which is kind of crazy. Okay, I did the same mistake twice. Like, bro. There. Not pretty because it doesn't have any grass on it, but it's better than a wall, so, you know, there's that. This reminds me, I want to replace as many doors as possible. How do I have no wood? I'm just gonna do what I didn't want to do because I want some actual lumber, but I also need wood constantly, so like... This has been so long overdue. I wasn't sure if we were gonna get this, but like... This is just so much better. Get one spare? You know what? It's not gonna be a spare anymore. Guess what? I am going to do the thing. Boom. And I'm hungry again. For the first time in a while, actually. That's crazy. Anyway, I should be able to come back over here now. And do what I originally wanted to do. I'm gonna need to make more plumberry lumber, but for now, this will do well. This will stay like that for now, I think, because I have this whole area to do as well, so if I just spend all my lumber on doing the outline right now, I'll be screwed later. This is turning out pretty good now. Considering we started with one corner of the town built, and now we have 3 almost fully built, this is an incredible amount of progress. At least in the building department. We didn't do much story progress this time around. Don't get me wrong, we have done a fair bit, but like... compared to the first episode, I mean, it's nothing at all. But that wasn't really the goal of this episode, so... What's nice is we get to make this wall, finally. I should leave space for doors here. I'm probably gonna want doors at the back as well. Knowing me, I'm gonna want the doors. What is the coincidence that they spawn here? Why are these enemies the worst? Enemies in this chapter are so much more obnoxious than in the last one. It's insane. I'll tell you one thing though. This is gonna go through a lot of our flag stuff. There you go. Let's get flagstoning. For that straw. Come in handy. This looks okay. There's a few things we should take care of, though. I'm not sure how to really do it. I suppose this will kind of just have to pass here, because there's not really a way around it. Save the game, because it's been over an hour. Which is crazy. We've been doing this for more than an hour. Okay, technically it's been 2 hours now since we started, but like, still insane. Where is my gear? It broke like a while ago and I just didn't bother equipping new stuff. We're probably gonna need more flagstone. I think we're gonna run out, which is crazy because we got a lot. But clearly a lot wasn't enough. Yeah, it's not gonna be enough. There's also this door, which we don't have connected anywhere. I think this one will just kind of have to branch off in this direction. Still, though, we've made an incredible amount of building progress, like, you can't deny it. Need to make 2 more doors so that the enemies can't get in here. But you're officially fully fortified like Fort Knox, which is great. So now, absolutely nothing can get in this stupid place. There's a few things I want to do, though. One of them being that I want to make the wall taller. While it doesn't really need to be, I want it to be taller. As I said, I would make it taller using wood. And I kind of have to agree that it looks a bit odd, being only 2 blocks tall. This is turning out to be really good now. Out of wooden walls, though, unfortunately. Although I can resolve that problem. I don't want to destroy our front lawn anymore, so I'm gonna come over to this place. This place has a bit of hills. Nothing fancy, but it doesn't have to be fancy. That's the entire point. Fortunately, it has some caves going through them. That's more like it. Another giant mallet bites the dust. I know this is like way too much, but better have too much than not enough. Oh, hello. I have not seen a metal slime before. I want you. Hey, come back here. Why are you running? Get back here. You guys are the worst. First splatter of silvery sludge. A naughty nightlight. 500 points. Wow. That is a lot of points. I'm gonna need more of those. I want to make those naughty night lights. I don't know what they take, but I want more of those. I think I'm gonna finish up this wall, and I think I'm gonna end. Because I am starting to lose it a little bit building this much in one session. I can't lie. I am starting to reach boredom level. This game is great, but doing this much building in one session, it plays a toll on you after a while. I play a lot of sandbox games, so my tolerance for repetition in building has definitely gotten lower over the years. Now, what spacing do I want? I think 1 block spaces work. Alternatively, I could do 2 block spacing, but I think 1 block spacing is more of a classic. Of course, is not centered. Great. That's just annoying, honestly. Yeah, so the base is technically meant to be offset slightly. Oh well, that's kind of the downside if you do textured walls like this. This one has 2 points, and this one is going to have the same problem as the front, so it is kind of just what it is. Just, so you can tell I'm losing it, because I just started doing two block spaces and I didn't even notice. For like a good 10 seconds. I'm just on autopilot and I'm losing it. I'm starting to lose it. Right, and I need to, oh my god. The sleep deprivation is starting to sink in. Sleep deprivation, whatever it is, I don't know, man. I think this is enough for one night, I think is the sign. There. We got walls. This is a very nice result. However, that is going to be it from me for one day. But you got 2 streams in a row, so you guys can't really complain. I will be heading out for the night. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next stream on Dragon Quest Builders here. Probably soon. Honestly, I might try and target Monday. Maybe. I don't know, but maybe we'll target Monday. If I don't have any other plans, of course. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time, and have